Good afternoon, all you beautiful people. I hope everybody is doing absolutely fantastically. Welcome back to another gorgeous day on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. It's warmed up quite a bit. Last night we actually ended up having 3 mini storms, so that was good. Nice to get some more rain. It's obviously always good for the bush. The bush definitely needs it. Our dams need it, and you know, I kind of need it for my sinuses. It gets rid of the dust, that top layer of dust, the dryness tends to go away once, even just the slightest, even if it's 3 mils of rain, if you will, definitely makes the biggest difference. But a very good afternoon to all you beautiful people on the public channel, and a very beautiful good afternoon to our lovely pack members. Good afternoon, Becky, Carol, Mary, Barbara, Brian. Very good to have you all with us. So glad you could all make it. But this afternoon, I thought with our sincere bad luck streak with the dogs, I'm going to take a break from the dogs today, folks. You know, we've been going, we try, and well, fortunately but unfortunately, we succeeded yesterday. We did manage to find the dogs. However, I've just checked the collar ping now, and it's pinged 2 days ago. So if they've moved from that corner, no one really knows where they are. So I'm not going to risk it today. And on Sunday's drive, what I'll do is I'll ask Kevin for the actual ping of the collar, because sometimes my Earth Ranger doesn't pick up the GPS, but oftentimes Gareth or Kevin's tends to work just fine. So we'll take a break from the dogs today. I'm really hoping we can kind of look for the elephants and maybe see if we don't get lucky with them. Also, potentially the pride. We have just bypassed a very sleepy male lion who literally, his belly doesn't even move up and down too much. He's completely dead. So I left him for now. We can always go back to that. But nonetheless, it's really awesome. The sun's out. It's not too hot. It's around 27, 28 degrees Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? I'd say somewhere between 70 and 80. But currently, we're headed to Seacoy Dam to just see if the pride hasn't moved off. Hi, JP. Welcome. But we are just currently headed to Leadwood Dam, Seacoy Dam, to see if the pride haven't moved off that Zandspruit fence line and headed east up the southern fence line. Come on, ladies, be here. All right.
Leaving the single male lion at the crossing of the Seacoy North and Art Park is stationary.
Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. I was hoping the pride would be here. But nonetheless, what a gorgeous view, eh? Oh, I stalled. One never really gets tired of a view like that. Just think, a couple of months ago we had a leopard drinking here. I wonder when we'll get our next leopard drinking. Who knows? Could be this afternoon even. You know me, I'm always listening for rasping or listening for vocalizing, looking for leopard tracks. But if anyone wants to target something specific this afternoon, please let me know, and we'll definitely try our best to include those species in it. But yeah, I haven't seen the elephant herd since I've been back, which is almost 3.5, 4 weeks now. So I'm dying to see them. I'm sure they haven't missed me and my loud voice though, but nonetheless, I would really like to get a glimpse of them again. So I think we'll make that the mission of the day. Oh, Egyptian goose. Running. Only a single one though. Where's the second? Avoiding all the big puddles still. Sure, that eroded away quite nicely. But everything this side of the world is green, lush. This side of the reserve was also burnt quite a bit. This is probably where the fire was the thickest and hottest. Just because there was an overabundance of dead moribund material. Matter kind of like this tree here to the right of us. Which all got burnt away, but several of the trees down this side burnt for over 3 days. So.
Our stations, I've got the elephants here between Lemendorm and Seskankrip. The whole herd is here. They're traffic and feeding at the moment.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Ellie's and a chameleon. Hi, Betty. No worries. A short time's better than no time at all. And hi, Elsa. You are definitely on the right chat now. I can see your comments. Now, what do we have up here? Was that baboons? It looked like it. Yeah, we got some baboons, but they're not sticking around. Now, obviously, the reason, does anyone want to take a guess before I say why these baboons are so nervous of us? Let's take a wild guess. I'm going to carry on moving, folks. We are quite far from where the elephants have just been called in. Let me actually just check. Oh, it's a hardy dog. Yo. Thought it was a Cory bustard or something for a second. All right. We need to go down here, apparently. Let's just triple check that is the right road. Yes, indeed it is the right road. But it's a gorgeous afternoon. It's not too hot, so you never know. The pride might be moving about. I was really hoping they would have been here. Is this even a road? Yes, it is. But I don't know if we're going to be able to cross it here. Haha, we're in luck. It's still technically dry, if you will. It's back into England. That is. Oh my soul. That's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Now this is the area I need to come look for my leopard track in the mud. Obviously we know leopards will make use of all the low range. There we go. We almost just got stuck in the thick mud, but we didn't. Alrighty, onwards. So what we'll do, folks, is we'll go around Boskap, quick in there, see if there's not maybe a rhino drinking or something lovely like that. And then we'll continue towards Lemendorm, which is where the elephants have been called in. They are stationary feeding at the moment, so they won't move too far unless they get to thirsty. But that works in our favor as well, because if they do get thirsty, they'll probably either just drink at Lemendorm Reservoir, but I'm sure 2 elephants could drain that dry. So they'll probably move up more north towards the Lemendorm, the big reservoir, Lemendorm course, So that's perfect if they do move that direction, because the Crip will be headed in that direction as well. So going on my phone making noises. Do not disturb. Sorry about that, everybody. There's fresh rhino scrapings here, and I can tell they're fresh. The straight's super hard, and those rhino tracks pretty much are through the hard soil. So who knows, we might even bump into a rhino on the way. That'd be lovely. Now, for those of you who weren't on the private yesterday, we managed to crack a black-backed jackal for the first time I've seen one in yonks. I'm not actually sure how long ago the last time I saw a black jackal was. Well, I did. It was yesterday. But you know, the previous time before that. So really awesome to get a glimpse of them again. And we have now safely made it on to Leo, which, for those of you who don't speak Afrikaans, basically translates to Lion Road. Quite fitting. I've actually seen the lions on this road quite frequently. So, if not here, right at the road on Hoofpad there, but you know, quite a fitting name. Now, I did tell the people, the lovely people on the Zoom yesterday, that the Rietspruit is getting 2 new rhino, a rhino cow and calf. However, I said it was 1 rhino, so for those of you who were on the Zoom, it's rhino, cow and calf. However, we were planning on live recording it tomorrow morning, but Rhino Revolution unfortunately didn't get an update until now, but it could be the next 20 minutes, it could be the next 3 hours, but the rhinos are nearby and en route, so unfortunately I don't think we'll get to see that. But once they have been released, best believe who we're going to be going looking for. Those 2, for sure. So nice that we've got a potential new mission on hand for future drives as well. Wow, those mountains are just stupendously gorgeous. Suppose the words use. Sometimes I find words can't deliver or don't do it justice. Oh, it's just snuck in front of us here. Don't want to eat too. It's personal vehicle list. Who knows? Maybe they're on the route to the elephants as well. But if there is a fork in the road, we'll take the fork that they're not traveling down. Not because I don't think we won't see anything being behind them. More just the fact that osteophagy is not my favorite habit. You know, I don't particularly love inhaling dust, so if it can be avoided, I will avoid it. But we shall see now which road they take and which road we take. It's quite exciting. I haven't seen the elephants in so long. I wonder if I'll remember what to do if it comes close. Freeze, probably. I mean, it's kind of hard not to freeze when an elephant bull is looking over you in your small car like nothing happens. You know, it wants to get strong. I mean, it's not unusual if someone freezes at the sight of an elephant bull. After their car being said, I'm sure by now they know not to go near. I'm sure by now they've realized, nah, this is not allowed. You can't touch my car. And so, well, I hope. I can't say for sure because I mean, elephants can be is that as well. All right. Like that other slip road. Rhinos have just arrived. They've literally just cordoned off the whole area. They're going to release them at Lodge Pan, so no one's allowed there, and no one's allowed to come around on the other side of Lodge Pan either. So that one's the best. Betsy, I'm not sure. Patreon's been having issues this week. We've double checked. It's nothing from our side. There's nothing we can do or control about Patreon sending wrong links. But we are trying to resolve the issue. So apologies again. I'm sure they will, Carol. I'm sure they will. A lot of breakup today. I haven't been told that once. Liam, how's the picture looking, or is it freezing quite a bit? Everyone's racing to the elephants now.
Thank you.
And now we're still stuck behind a car. Doesn't
Can you give the location of the elephants, please?
this is the oak that gave me the lion update.
The main dam, they're drinking water at the moment.
Okay, copy. Start making my way.
All right, here's the cut road I was looking for. So I'm just going to pick up the pace a little bit because it seems like the whole world is racing to these ellies, but we're not too far off. So I just want to race around.
The elephants as well. We'll be approaching from Kudu on about 10 minutes out, and we can take a 10 mile drive.
Copy that. We will pull out in the next 5 minutes or so.
Alrighty, let's see. Hopefully signal becomes a bit more well behaved if we're this side of the reserve closer to Hace and base camp itself. But the signal and the bush, it can be temperamental, so the fact that we are able to live stream from the bush in itself, I'll take what I can get, to be totally honest. But let's see if we can't get to those elephants. Should be up shortly. Our station unlocked with the elephants. How much space is there at that sighting?
We are already 3 vehicles here. I'll be moving out in the next 5 minutes. Then somebody else can pull in, but at the moment the block is full.
Copy that. Can I take a standby 1 or a standby 2?
You will do standby 2.
Copy. I see an elephant bottom. So what we'll do, station controlling the elephant lock, I'll take that standby 2 on Lemendurring Oor so I can see the back end of an elephant from here. So I'll just wait here.
Copy that. We'll be moving out in the next 3 minutes.
Wow, nice to see an elephant bottom. A few elephant bottoms, that is. I'm going to stop right here. Let Basil zoom in, because at the moment we're apparently standby 2. So we're not even standby 1, folks. But what we will do is sit and wait patiently and hope that the other vehicles move out soon enough. But regardless, how's that for a view, eh? If only there wasn't a car there, that would make such a nice picture.
Okay, standby 1, you can manage speed. I am leaving the lock at the moment. And the standby 2, just hold on a little bit longer. There's 2 vehicles still in.
Copy that. Will one of those 2 vehicles just let me know when I can make my way in?
I'm sure they will. I'm hoping so.
I'm also hoping so, thanks. I'm very much hoping so. Imagine they don't let us take our standby. No shame, go for it, guys. Sure? I'm sure. Respect the game. Shame, they just offered for us to go first, and you know, as desperate as I want to take it, you know, a lot of the time I would want people to offer me the same thing, so that's why I reluctantly hesitated to answer, but no, sorry about all the breakup, folks. Unfortunately, I don't control that. There is also a lot of cloud cover over the mountains today, so that could be aiding in the signal breakup. Which obviously isn't the greatest for us, but, you know, what can we do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So I know we're still on a standby, but I'm just going to reposition so Basil can try and get a better shot. Instead of looking at 2 cars, we can look at an elephant's backside for now. And listen to the lovely calls of a red-crested korhaan calling in the distance. Now, you never know. Whilst we're on a standby, we could always just be sitting here and they could always come to us, which is my hope. That's also one of the reasons I let that other car go first. I'm really hoping, nice job with the silhouette, Basil. I'm really hoping that they do come this way towards us. Carol, that is the lovely guide from Kaya. Yeah, shame. She seems really nice. Seems cheerful, which is good. I can see Cheeky Chops. Such a pity that they... Oh, why would you park there? Ooh. Mom of Cheeky Chops is letting this game viewer know that, you know, why'd you park right here type thing. Cheeky Chops is actually being severely well behaved. I can hear the clapping of a... I just found out her name. Her name is Elsa as well. I wonder if anyone's going to even let us know if we can approach. I'm just trying to see, because these elephants seem to be moving off. No one's called us in. Our stations, what direction are those elephants headed? And are there still 3 vehicles there?
Andrew, I only see 2 vehicles at present. We're crossing Lemonduri, going north, at least 1, 2, 3. There's still 2 on the south side of Lemonduri.
Copy that. I was taking a standby because there were 3 stations in lock, but okay, no, thanks. I'm approaching now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at that for a view, if Basil can get it. Dentine, the one and the only. You beautiful beast, you. Now, what I'm going to do is once they've moved off, I'm going to go straight and I'm going to work my way around them because people don't give clear updates. Thanks, guys. Aha! I found the 3rd vehicle and the 3rd elephant. You good there? Ah, the big bull. No. Seems to be giving Tebow a bit of trouble. It's cheeky today, eh? Well, sorry, I wouldn't have approached the sighting. I didn't see a 3rd vehicle and they said there was no 3rd, so as I was waiting on the standby, just there, seeing elephants go off, I'm like, well, hey. I'll move a bit forward. Sir, please leave the car alone. Thank you. I treat them like puppy dogs. No, you're not a puppy dog. Hey!
No. Go away. No.
Go on!
Go away.
There we go. Shame that elephant was about to start shaking the vehicle there. Well, I mean, it doesn't get closer than that, so pretty cool. Now, the rest of the herd is still headed that direction. I think they're going to head towards Seskant, eh? Yeah. Any more leopards, Tebow? No. I saw someone saw one on Kaya yesterday. Yeah, you saw the picture. I haven't seen a leopard in months. Really? It's tough out here. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you indeed. Just let some gas wallow there. Obviously, we know that elephants don't have the greatest of digestive systems, so...
I'll try to move.
You should be fine.
And the lion?
Station the elephant kind for
Dead flat. Dead flat. But standing by. Junction aardvarks hier qua route. Are you going to head off?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there'll be space for another vehicle. The herd has moved north into the block, but the bull is still stationary feeding. But it looks like they're headed towards Seskant, slowly but surely.
Copy. Thank you.
He'll be fine. If not, I'll yell at him. Cheers, guys. Have a great afternoon, eh?
Thank you.
Thanks. If you find an ingwe, please let me know. I will teleport there. Ah!
Hey.
Stop your trouble. Naughty thing today. Naughty, naughty elephant. Go to the bad corner. The naughty corner, if you will. What is a leopard? Carol, I don't know. At this point in my life, I really don't know. I like to think it's some species of cat, but at the same time, I don't think they exist anymore. Although, someone had one on Kaya yesterday. I'm sure you heard me say that. No shame. So the bull was just touching that homeowner's vehicle. So even though it wasn't touching my car, I just helped them tell the elephant that no, it's not okay. So clearly they haven't really learned too well that they can't touch the cars. That concludes that hypothesis. We have come to a conclusion. Bless you, big boy. He is a monstrous elephant there. Now, believe it or not, I was reading an article the other day, and before I tell you how many are roughly left, does anyone know what distinguishes a tusker? Like what the difference between this elephant would be and a tusker? Let's see if anyone can guess that in the comments. But I mean, first mission at hand was a success. Elephants found. Check. Why are you walking there? Carol, indeed, not a certain size per se, but more along the lines of a certain weight. So if the tusks weigh 45 kilograms individually, each one weighing 45 kilograms or more, that is considered a tusker. Now, does anyone know how many are roughly left in the wild? I'll give you guys a second to come up with a guess. It looks like he's getting moisture from something there. His trunk's wet. How many vehicles? Carol, that's bang on the money. There's roughly between 50 to 100 tuskers left in Africa. So we need to all go to Kenya very ASAP. to go see a tusker before they are no longer. Alrighty, I'm going to just reposition, see if we can't somehow go back that way, and we'll... Oh, he's going to push the tree. Is he going to break it over there? Yeah, oh, he came close. There we go, one more. Go again. Well, that was a pathetic attempt. Had the tree moving for a second and then boom. Clearly, oh, there we go, attempt 2. There we go. Cheers, tree. See you never. Big, big, big giant elephant pushing a tree. It's always cool to see how close is this vehicle. See, he pushes it over and then doesn't even eat the roots. Look at that. Absolutely pushed the whole tree over. And the reason they do that is to get to the roots that are more nutritious. And
Just to confirm, I've only not road shows affected, or is there other road shows?
I'm going to see if we can't get a bit closer to the herd.
It sounded like the entire lodge stand area.
Well, the bull was cool. He just pushed over a tree and then left it. Talk about making trouble. How far's the bull?
Like 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. He was shouting a bit.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah, no, he was using his tusks in the back of Tebow's car and trying to lift it. So I was going, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a bit further in. Cheers, guys. Take care, eh? Really good seeing you. It seems to be at the elephants every time. It's a sign. It's our spirit animal. No, shame. I can't do it right now. But we need to have a beer soon. We must make a plan. You guys can find my number on the sightings group. Alrighty. Have a good one, guys. Well, that's lovely. Oh, it's not lovely because I had to turn down a free beer, but nice that we've got, look at this. We've got one of the Ellies here who's going to turn around as I pull out my camera. Are you? Most likely, but we can try. Now, I'm amazed that the Ellies haven't learnt yet by now that they can't touch the vehicles. I mean, surely through my excessively loud voice and Kevin tuning them off, you know, they would have learnt by now. But one can only hope, I suppose. One can only hope. However, we are being treated to a phenomenal Ellie sighting. It's always nice where they're not too cheeky. I mean, that elephant bull wasn't cheeky with us at all. He was cheeky with another car. So, to be fair, I haven't had a cheeky elephant today yet, so I'm quite chuffed with that. It's always a proper treat when they don't really give you too much grief. New microbiome unlocked. Mary The rodents and reptiles have leveled up. Right. Well, they seem to be moving further in, so it is quite open here though, so I'll see how far we can follow them along here without causing too much of a disturbance, of course. She's not too chuffed with us being here. The others seem rather fine, but she just is a bit... She's a bit wary of the vehicle that be following her. And there's Cheeky Chops. Oh my gosh, he's huge. You know, when you haven't seen something in 3 weeks, they tend to grow in size quite a bit, but he is growing at a phenomenally fast rate. But that's when you know Mom's doing her job well. Now, I do see that we're parallel with them, but what I'm going to try and do... Cheeky Chops is playing with Mom again. Oh, Mom's going to knock down that tree, I think. Well, isn't that a stunning shot Basil's got right there? I might have to take some inspiration from Basil's lovely shot there. Oh, come on, girl, you can do better than that. Grab the whole branch. She's like, nah, forget it. It gave me trouble. I'm not gonna try again. It's like me today taking a break from the wild dogs. But I must say, it is an absolute blessing in disguise to have finally made contact with the elephant herd. I'm just going to reposition because there's another elephant feeding here and to the right of us. So, without getting in between Mom and baby, you know, we should be okay here. I say should because you never know, they're wild animals, but they've got enough space to move freely about us. We're not really causing them any stress. They're moving about. They've got plenty of space. We don't need to worry. Even Dentine's happy. When Dentine is happy, you know you're okay. But look at Cheeky Chops. Oh my gosh. Not such a small little elephant anymore, folks. That'd be... Sure, his tusks have grown, eh? Look at that. Soon going to become unrecognizable. Oh, bless you. Oh, they're all gassy today. Cheeky Chops looks like he's got itchy legs rubbing that little tree post.
Gavin moving out of the elephant sighting. Here's one station still there.
It's actually crazy if you just sit here in silence to hear all the sounds of the branches breaking. Tell you what I'm going to do for you, Basil. I'm going to just pull you in here. I'm really chuffed. No one's given us too much grief this afternoon. It's quite an uncommon treat. But you never know. Cheeky Chops didn't get the name Cheeky Chops for nothing. There we go. Oh, here comes a elephant incoming quite quickly as well. Sure, I can't get over how Cheeky Chops is getting so big so quickly, folks. It's unreal. Cheeky Chops, did you hear that? You're becoming a big boy. Hey? Because you're getting all the nutritious vegetation. Look at me, Mom. I'm eating my greens. Cute, man. Look at how... Oh, he's trying to use his tusks. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, you are a go-getter, aren't you, Cheeky Chops? This is phenomenal, folks. The lighting, the greenery, the elephant being there and not charging Andrew or giving him grief. I don't think I've had a more pleasant elephant sighting. I really don't. Cheeky Chops. Oh. I swear I just heard lions.
Sighting at Lemonduri. One elephant bull is still close to the junction of Seskant and Lemonduri. The herd has moved north into the block.
Oh, that gave me a bit of a heart attack, I won't lie. I can't believe Cheeky Chops will be 4 in April either. I thought he was 3. Well, I mean, I'm technically not wrong, but I thought he was only turning 3. Look at this, 2 Ellies in sync, sunlight. Oh. Now all you need them to do is dust bathe. Oh my gosh. Oh. Just push your way through there, why don't you? Tenteen's having a jolly good time to the right of us. And that cow over there is also having a jolly good time. Everyone's having a jolly good time.
Activa is approaching the single male lion.
Was it that single male that was just vocalizing? Huh. No one likes me on the radio anymore, apparently. Thought the bull was coming up behind us. I wonder what it must be like being an elephant. Like, I wonder, do you feel on top of the world? Like, you know, you just the biggest thing? Like, you just do what you kind of want to? Or, like, I don't know, I'd really love to get into the mind of an elephant one day. That would be an epic encounter / experience. But yeah, no, he's stuck with Mom for a while still. And yeah, like Carol says, because we are a closed reserve, when he does reach sexual maturity, we probably will have to relocate him to another reserve and find another bull to bring in. Although, that being said, you never know if one of these cows is pregnant, because, I mean, the gestation's 18 months, so it takes quite a while for a baby elephant to develop. Is it? No, it's 22 months, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me triple check myself here quick. Pretty positive it's 22. Yeah, there we go. On average, 22 months. That is mental. Let's see if we can't reposition ourselves. They seem to slowly be going more south and more south. Well, further south, more south. My English is suffering today once again. Andrew's been out of school for a while, clearly. They are all slowly making their way north, which means I think they'll eventually work their way towards Seskan-Krip. I mean, if I'm not... this is Seskan right here, or is it still further? I think it's still further. Well, I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Uh-oh. Let's go through here without making too much noise. Uh-oh, Cheeky Chops heard me. Sorry, girls. I know, I drove over the stick. It made a loud noise. I'm so sorry. Look at that. That sunlight on them, just with this greenery. Something I feel everybody needs to witness at least once in their lives. It's too good. This is Africa, folks. And like I said, the fact that they're really not too cheeky today is also quite a pleasure to be around them. Almost looks like another termite mound, doesn't he? I mean, she. If it wasn't for the moving tail and the moving head, you might say, oh, that's a weird looking termite mound. Oh, Cheeky Chop's trying to be a big elephant and reach for the highest branches. Well, he's become a lot more agile with his trunk, that's for sure. So I've just been doing a bit of reading now on gestation and why it's 22 months. And basically it says the extended gestation period ensures that the calf is well developed at birth, ready to take on, the world. Newborn elephants are adorable, weighing 200 pounds and about 3 feet tall. But despite their baby size, they are still incredibly vulnerable and rely on the herd for protection and guidance, as well as table manners. Tebow's just...
You're leaving the single male lion out back, but unattended.
Tebow, sorry, my radio was down. Did you say hoof butt?
Say again, Andrew.
What's the lock again of that male line? Sorry.
At the section with sequoia wood and aardvark.
Okay, so he's still at the same place. Copy that, thanks Tibo. He's still in the same place. I wonder, do we go back there? Do we go look for some rhino? Do we stay with the elephants? I'm at a bit of a crossroad here, folks. Oh, Becky, watching baby elephants learn how to use their trunk is one of the funniest, cutest, and most adorable things you'll ever see. My favorite is when they think they're big enough that they start charging the vehicle, only to stop 10 meters away from it and run, sprint back to mom. Same with a rhino calf as well. That for me is the best possible sightings of those two animals you can really get. Because, I mean, it's not every day you get to witness that. You get to witness elephants quite frequently. You know, same with lion cubs. Like, seeing a lion cub in the wild is one of the most adorable cuteness overloads you can see. But we tend to see lions quite frequently as well. But that one sighting has lasted me my whole lifetime, because I've only still ever seen one lion cub in the wild. But I remember it like it was yesterday, to be totally honest with you. Also, I couldn't agree more. It is a rather phenomenal sighting. Hello, girl. Keeping a cheeky eye on us as well while she feeds. Now, I'm sure most of you are aware, but elephants do this thing called false feeding. So they pretend to eat. They'll grab a branch, flick their trunk with it, lift it up to their mouths, and almost on the opposite side of the side you're looking at them, they'll throw those leaves so it'll be hidden behind the body, but it's not actually eating. It's just chucking those leaves away, making you think it's eating, but secretly it's keeping its eye on you. I find that a really, really interesting skill that elephants have developed. I don't know necessarily if any other animals do it. I'm not 100% too sure. Alright, it seems we're going to be moving again shortly. We'll see where they head. Hopefully it's towards the road. Don't want to off-road my way to Seskan Krip. Promise you it won't be too pleasurable for myself or Basil or for the elephants. Alright, let's move forward a bit. Bless you. Very gassy elephants today, that is. Just go very slowly. Short, cheeky chops went all the way down there. Just poke our nose in here. Then I will do this so Basil can get these Ellies feeding here. Hey girl, sorry. And that other one's saying, hey, checks this guy in the car. He's a freak of nature. You can hear them communicating now. They're telling one another, this person is a person. Just be careful. It's okay, I've taken notice. Thanks, girls. I appreciate the warning. How beautiful is that though, as a scene? Male lion. But I think whilst we're with these ellies and they're so chilled, Mary, you've just given me the confirmation I needed. We're going to stay with them. Because how often have we seen the ellies this cycle, to be fair? Not too often. I miss when they come, I miss them being around Haste. Not at Haste, destroying the trees in the garden, but near Haste. When they would often be at Mamba Dam, towards the Beersdorp, you know, sort of areas. Not that far corner of Siakoi and... Oh, there's Cheeky Chops. Hello, big boy. Uh-oh. Hi, Mom. Well, they seem to be coming right towards us. It's always fun until it's not fun. Hey, Cheeky Chops. Hey, stay there. Hey, don't come closer. No, no. Hey! Go on. Thank you. Sorry, Mom. Your boy was being rather naughty. Just had to put him in his place. Thank you. Sorry. There you go. Even Mom's like, keep walking along, teenager. Don't come here with your nonsense. Thank you, Mom. Oh. Thought she was about to turn around and run at us. Oh. Our Cheeky Chops has definitely got better though. Like, I mean, as soon as I even just tapped the car, he kind of sprinted away. So that's actually really good news in terms of Cheeky Chops not getting used to the vehicles. Look at that golden light on Cheeky Chops' face. That is wild. Now, you see how Cheeky Chops has been playing with Mom lately as well. Like pushing up against her trunk and Mom's kind of pushing back. There, exactly like that. Now, there's actually a reason for this, folks. There is a reason for this. Now, normally, if this was an open system, Cheeky Chops would have lots of other little bulls running around to practice his fighting skills with, to, you know, just have fun with as well, play around. But because he's the only youngster, Mom kind of has to keep him busy, which I find quite ironic because I feel like when I was a child, my mom did the same for me. But it's just that, you know, when young bulls play like that, they're gaining life instincts. They're gaining how to fight for territory. They're gaining how to battle one another. You know, so it's vital for them. All right, so they actually now, looks like they're moving further away from the crib, more towards Kudu Crypt now. So I'm going to see, well, let's just wait for Cheeky Chops' mom to move off. But I'm going to see if there's not another gap we can get to further north here. But if we can't, folks, I don't want to stay on them too long because after that last altercation with Mom and Cheeky Chops, they've let me know they're getting tired of us and they're not happy with us. So see if we can get one more slight gap. If not, I think what we'll do is we'll slowly make our way towards that male lion and see what else we can see along the way. What an awesome way to spend the afternoon there. Oh. Well, you never know. We could always bump into Bull again. We don't know where he is, and you can't see him, eh, Basil? Uh-oh. Oh, that's quite fitting. They found 4 rhinos on Rhino Road on Kaya.
I'm over here. I'm coming for a game drive. Any updates for tonight?
Gas station, the elephants are just north of the Lemon-Doring Reservoir. They've headed north into the block. It looks like they're headed towards Kudu Krip. I'm about to leave it in open lock. There's a male lion stationary on Aardvark Junction, Siakoi Router. There's 4 rhinos on Rhino Road on Kaya, and Lodge Pan and Concert Combriatum, I think it is, have been closed on Leadwood.
Okay, thank you very much. How many stations global are heading there? Will it be heading to Circumference?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it's 6 or 7.
Okay, let's we'll be there.
There we go. Bang on the money. Alrighty, we've given her enough space, so she probably won't give us any head shake or anything like that. See if there's no other gap here. But it's starting to also get really thick, folks, and I don't really feel like changing a tire today as well. So let's get one last gap in, and then I see a real clear route out, so I think I'm going to take it. Good there? Oh, but we have been truly... Oh, checks. They've literally just knocked over this tree as well. At least one of them's feeding on it there. Alrighty, are you guys moving off now? You guys have had enough of us, eh? Mary, I couldn't agree more. I'm honestly so chuffed that we actually got to spend time with them today. Like I said, we will get back on the mission of the dogs on Sunday. But I thought, you know, take a break from that because we tried for 2 days straight and had no luck. So I was like, okay, maybe we put pause on that, find something else. And then who knows, with refreshed... Is Cheeky Chops lying on the floor? Cheeky Chops is on the floor, folks. Cheeky Chops, what are you doing? Uh-oh. What are you doing, sir? Definitely not dust bathing. That's what he might be trying to, but whatever it looks like, he looks like he's being oddly dramatic. Even that elephant is just walking by, not a care in the world for Cheeky Chops on the floor there. It's like, help! Help! I'm stranded! No, she's more interested in that knocked over tree. What is Cheeky Chops up to? There you go, now someone's coming to assist. What's going on? I'm quite perplexed as to what's going on here, folks. Not 100% sure. I personally have never seen behavior like this. In a watering hole I have, but I mean like this in just the open. Don't worry, I'm also recording. This is insane. Have you ever seen something like this? I've never. Cheeky Chop, stop being dramatic. Just stand up for us so we know you're okay. Do elephants have epileptic fits? That's a good question. Maybe he's just got an itch that he's trying to get, but he's struggling. Just put this up here so it's not shaky. This is wild though, folks. I'm in awe of what is going on now. Struggling to film said elephant. Look at the comments as well. Of a toddler tantrum. Mom, no, I don't think he needs assistance. He's fine. Like Mary's just said as well, he'll trumpet if he's in distress. He just looks like he's having a jolly good time there. But I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen something like this, so I'm going to stick around until he's done being dramatic. No. Oh, there we go. Well, that was dramatic. Are you happy, sir? Are you satisfied? Well, that was something, to say the least. That was pretty cool, eh? Have you ever seen that? And at Pridelands? Really? Oh, that was... Oh, he's going back. He's going back for round 2. I'm going to see if I can get Basil a tiny bit of a better position. Is that better? Oh, sorry, I can't really go much further. Nope. He's hightailing it. He's done. He's had enough. But we've still got Mom over here who's feeding. I must say, there's something so calming about watching elephants, especially when you've just switched off doing nothing, the elephants just doing their thing, you know? Just going about their day-to-day lives. That's just so special. Well, if anyone has seen that before, please let me know. Because I've never seen that before. I know they dust bathe, but they normally roll in mud and then roll in the sand like that. They don't just roll in the sand like that. Maybe he had a stupendously itchy bottom that he couldn't scratch and was pretending to be a silly salmon and trying to scratch his backside. Oh, hello, Mom. Well, she's going to reach up, I think. I see the one at the back is doing that. Becky says, Mom was like, he's not mine. I feel like every mother in the world has said that at least once. The child's not mine. The child's not mine. All righty though. Alrighty, folks. I think we're gonna love and leave the Ellies. You good there? No. Let's do this. I'll just make sure it's in the center of the car. It's not poking you, huh? Okay, cool. Just making sure I don't put basil into a flaky bark thorn. Now this is where we hope our tires last and we haven't actually got a puncture. We won't really know until we hit the main road, but how are the tires that side? Oh yeah. I'm celebrating, watch. Because I've celebrated, we probably most likely might just get a puncture. I don't even know which way is to the road. I'm assuming it's that way towards the mountain. But I'm trying to find the path of least resistance. Let's just give an update saying that we are.
You can carry on coming. Where are you now? Sorry, come again.
Alrighty. Well,
by Caracol Crossing.
sounds like.
Okay, copy. We are close by.
Let's see if we can't get back to that male lion now as well. But my word, was that an enjoyable time spent with the lovely herd, as well as the bull. Really nice catching up and spending time with them. Do you know what I really want to see now? Is a specs-hinged tortoise. We've seen loads of leopard tortoise. Haven't seen any specs-hinged tortoises. Is that a bird? Thank goodness. I thought it was our tire for a second. I was like, oh, whoopsie. Now we're good. We're good for now. Fresh rhino dung. Folks, I do want to quickly just check something in here. Now, I wish I could take Basil with. Just gonna turn this down. There's a mud wallow here, and I just quickly want to see if there's any water in it or mud. So just bear with me for 1 second, just checking around the corner here. Next thing you know, an angry black rhino is walking about. Oh, I should have taken my phone. I would have taken a photo for you. Wow. All right, no, I will definitely come back, grab my phone and take a photo. You folks must see this. Now, I want to be as quick as possible because it's getting to that time of day where rhinos will shortly be coming down for their last drink, but it's so like almost oasis-y. Lots of green, nice little watering hole, foam nest tree frogs. I'm just going to go take a photo for you folks, and then I'll bring it back and show Basil. It's gorgeous though. I honestly wish I could take Basil here, but I don't know if signal would allow it. Camera, wide angle, fresh black rhino track. So that's great. It's lovely in there, except for the high population of mosquitoes. I've already been bitten on the leg by one. But look how beautiful this place is. It's pretty awesome, eh? There's a rhino rubbing post here, little watering hole. You can see the little foam nest tree frog in the tree there. Nice wallowing pit. And then there's game paths coming from this side and this side, as well as the back there. Lots of black rhino tracks here as well, so possibly a good place to start searching a bit more frequently, especially with the rains having come already. But how beautiful is that? Here you can see the rubbing post where it's gotten quite smooth as well. But yeah, I also thought I'd just take photo proof so people don't think I'm just wandering off into the bush to answer my WhatsApps. Can you imagine? Sorry guys, just give me 2 minutes. I need to go check a wallow. Meanwhile, yeah, I'll just do some internet banking, some, you know, respond to emails. Never, ever shall you catch me doing that, I promise you. Oh, the Ellies were just such a treat. Now, we are still quite far from said male line. It's getting rather cool now as well, so I think if anything, they're gonna start moving soonish. But we are gonna go past Kudu Krip, so always definitely worth. What did Kevin say? Oh, what's that? I gave.
Somebody's in an update, please, on Sergeant.
Sorry, Kevin. What update are you looking for?
Update. I've been all away from the radio.
Oh well, okay. Elephant herd is north of Lemendurring Reservoir. There is a male lion on Aardvark Junction, Siakoi Route. 4 rhino road kaya. That's all I know.
Okay, copy, thank you.
There was a single lion track. let me just listen to
Is
it.
the zone around the Lodgepan release or still restricted? The area around Lodgepan's open. The rhino has gone down towards the direction of my house. So you just avoid that area, the Lodgepan's fine.
So it turns out that the rhino ran completely away from Lodge Pan and are now headed towards Kevin's house, which means, if anything, if they keep in that direction, they might end up on Twin Crossings and coming on to Blowbunk, which would be a real treat.
Kevin Farm 2. Yeah, go ahead. So basically, it's my bedroom window. Yeah, hopefully they get to have a drink there and at least say,
One of the homeowners now just said, yeah, they're outside my bedroom window. Oh, that's something, eh? Alrighty, nobody home, not even frogs chirping yet.
Kevin, going on to
Lowbunk?
Somebody get your number.
I think you ate.
Number 8.
I must say there is something absolutely lovely about cold Oros on a nice hot day. I think even Basil has Oros in his bottle as well. All right, now we just need to hope that male liners stayed put. But because it's getting really cool, Basil's already put a jacket on, but shame, he's getting most of the wind chill, unlike me. My legs are at least covered. But I mean, you know, I'm enjoying this because I don't have to wear the 7 layers of jackets. I'm taking full advantage of this. If I could do game drive, wait, give me a sec, I just need 1 foot to drive. If I could, I would be wearing Birkenstocks. I would be wearing my bush sandals. But obviously, you don't want sickle bush going through your foot. So, as desperately as I want to, also I'm a bit apprehensive, and I don't think the bosses would agree. So, we'll leave it to the laceless fairlies. I mean, I think they're pretty cool. You know, I saved 2 minutes of sleep as well, not having to tie my shoelaces in the morning. They're almost the bush version of Chelsea boots, if you will. What are you? Is that a Sabota lark? There's some small LBJ here hopping around. Looks like some sort of lark, though the legs don't really do it for me. I'm honestly not sure what that is at all, folks. I'm gonna have to go look in the books and update you on Sunday as to what that bird was. Siri, remind me to figure out the LBJ. Oh. All right, just adding it to the to-do list so I don't forget. But we've got 2 helmeted guinea fowl. Where's the rest of your group? It's like, I don't know, man, I'm confused. I don't know if I'm going left, right, up, down. I'm so confused. They honestly are hilarious. Look at that head bob. Like an elephant's head bobbing when it's going downhill for momentum to make it easier and not as heavy. Maybe when we're jogging we must. I'm such a clown, actually. Surprised I don't have my own comedy show yet. Like, honestly, I can be such a clown. All right, all right, all right. on to the male lion, everybody. What I really am hoping for though is, because like I said, it's cooling down quite dramatically already, I'm really hoping maybe we get a porcupine or a honey badger, civet, genet, aardvark, pangolin, polar bear. No, I'm kidding on the last one, but also the other last two that I mentioned also, that you might as well see a polar bear in the bushveld, to be totally honest. I still haven't even seen, I've seen like maybe 4 sets of aardvark tracks on this reserve. I've seen 1 aardvark. I've seen no pangolin tracks, no pangolin. The only pangolin I've ever heard of being on this reserve was the one in the croc's mouth. Other than that, I haven't heard of a pangolin. Maybe I'm just missing some info, but looks like they've made a new road there. Well, I wonder if they're still making a new road there. To Lowveld Dam instead of having to Lowveld Dam West, going up that horrible road and then only getting to the dam. So they've almost taken out that whole southern bit of road that's really rocky and is like almost turning into a drainage line itself, essentially. So that'll actually make life a lot better. Sorry, Basil. I found us a friend. Hey there. Hi. Well, speaking about birds of prey, he's scouting for any particular prey might be scurrying around across the roads. Lizards, rodents, reptiles, snakes. Kind of reminds me of a fish eagle, the call. You're also being dramatic like Cheeky Chops was, eh? Well, cheers, buddy. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry, Basil, I didn't mean to impale you into the camera. It just caught my eye at the very, very last. I literally saw it here and was like, oh, shame. I sent my poor cameraman into the camera quite hectically. I'll buy him a brandy and coke. Hopefully it'll make up for it. What do you say? Is that a deal? Brandy and coke. I'm clear apparently, but I'm gonna do it regardless anyway. All's good in the hoods. But awesome to have a goshawk stick around like that for us, especially considering we were not even 2 meters, 3 meters from it. It was literally right above us, essentially. Basil did a phenomenal job of getting that headed as well. Now, like I said, let me know if you agree with me in the comments down below. But I don't know, something about the dark chanting goshawk call just totally reminds me about, bye Carol, hope you have a fantastic weekend, we'll see you on Sunday. But, oh, something smells like musk, like snake musk. Not the good one, not like those little pink candies, like, ew, cease. But what was I saying? Let me know in the comments down below if you think it does sound quite similar to a fish eagle. Not the beginning of the call, but when it reaches that high-pitched squeak, I don't know, I find it reminds me quite a bit of a fish eagle. But you may disagree. That's one of the reasons I remember the call. I'm like, it's a fish eagle. No, it's not, because we don't see fish eagles here. And then I'm always like, no, I know what that is. Dark chanting goshawk. I still would love to see the morph between the dark chanting goshawk and the pale chanting goshawk. Apparently it's super, super rare to see. That looks familiar. I think we've been in there. Or maybe. How often are the Zoom safaris? Becky, every Tuesday morning and every Thursday afternoon. Thursday afternoons at 5 p.m. The times for the Tuesdays drives have changed. It was 5:45, but it's going to be, we'll go live at 5. Mary, yeah, so we go live at 5. So if you can just let Carol know for me, that would be great. Thank you, Basil. Basil's just hinting to me that we need to actually go that way and not that way. But I will send out an email about the Zoom drive times changing. But if you can also just kindly spread the word, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, Becky, sicklebush, scientific name Landrover flat tyra. Worst tree in the bush, except for when it's making firewood. Sicklebush, dead sicklebush, burns and makes the best coals. Leadwood also burns really nicely, but it is a protected species. You can't burn leadwood. You're not allowed to cut a leadwood tree down. If you get caught, it's actually a criminal offense. Like, you can get fined. It's, you know, it's not taken too lightly. Like, I mean, if you get caught taking a skull home, you can also get into really big trouble, eh? If you don't have permits and you don't have a reason behind it and you don't have the right paperwork, sure, there can be big trouble in doing things like that, eh? But I hope to see you on more Zoom drives, Becky. Yesterday was a real treat. And I hope you had fun as well. Canoes, I love them. You've got 19 guinea fowl. Apparently Becky has 19 guinea fowl. That's crazy. Have you named them all individually? Or like, how do you tell each one apart? Like, this is Clyde, this is George, this is... How do you tell them apart? Or are they all just... Is it thing 1, thing 2, thing 3, thing 4? I can't hear this oak. It's too much static. It's like a junior eagle call. Oh, that's a good way to put it, Mary. I agree with that. And Shane, thank you. I appreciate that. I will still send an email out, and I still will include you in the email. I promise. I shan't forget. But 5 a.m. SAST, folks. So if you haven't yet booked for next Tuesday's private Zoom safari, please do so. Email info@paintedog.tv. I would love to see you there. And on those Zoom drives, you get to interact one-on-one. We actually get to have a physical conversation. So if you haven't booked, book now. We're going to do some amazing things. All right, the line's coming up shortly. Are there any stations on lock with that male line? Oh. And now I'll...
Real bank. Andrew, I'm aiming to get there in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, I'm 1 minute out. So I was just checking if anyone's there. All right, folks. So he should kind of actually just be sitting in the road for us, we hope. This is the plan. Tebow, I mean, not Tebow, no, Tebow did. Tebow posted a photo of him here vocalizing, but it's not looking too... It was around the corner here, Basil, or was it here? Yes, that's right, 100%. Sure, Basil's on the ball today, everybody. It's a good thing I have him as my cameraman, because my brain's clearly not too much on the ball today. Oh yeah, no, I recall slowly but surely where we're going. We just got to go around the corner here, and then we should see him. Should be sitting in the middle of the road. Just got to avoid this one puddle. Now is... Uh-oh. Kevin, it looks like he's moved off. I'm going to look for tracks on the road, but I'm not sure which direction he's gone off in either.
I heard a line earlier on that was more west from there.
Copy. Well, this is interesting because Tino posted that clip.
Following up on the lion standby.
Standing by.
Just that was the lion here on a hot fight. That's part of that junction of dropping off if you come on hot fight. Opposite where you are, you will find me on the road.
Copy, thanks. Apparently he's moved off, but he's not far. We just need to just keep going this way, apparently. Just need to keep going straight. But I don't see lion tracks. Do you, Basil? So strange. Teleporting lions. Excuse me, sorry folks. I'm sure you can hear the whole cough as well, especially with these new mics. I think I swallowed a bug. It's not tasty, I promise. Alright, oh, there's a... Apparently, I don't know though. Is it this way? Keep going up Wolfpath, they said. So, she'll follow them. I mean, I suppose we're not going the wrong direction. Kevin's going that way, so that's always a good sign. But we'll let him go ahead. Oh, there we go. Found the station with the male line, but whilst they sit with the male line, and it looks like there's only space for two, look at this for a lovely scene. Basil, I'm gonna try my best, bro. Must I go back here for you? Or must I go through there? Yeah. Just something, just something to look at in the meantime. Sorry, bro, I know I'm making your job difficult. Sometimes I feel so guilty when I park Basil in a scenario like this, where there's very thick vegetation, because I also, when the guide does this to me, I'm also like, oh, but I'm just thinking now, there's not enough space for those lions, so I just saw these impala, thought, you know what, might as well sit off here and wait and see if there's not enough space for a third. I can hear a cicada. What did you say the sound was the other day? You said it was annoying, eh? Yeah. I also agree. Well, during the day it's okay, but I agree with Basil. When these things are this loud at night, next to your tent, on the tree that's not even a meter away from your tent, tends to get a bit annoying, eh? Yeah. I've got Basil as a witness. Indeed, there are. They are, Mary. So I'm hoping that male lion's very sleepy. But he clearly didn't even notice.
You're welcome to come up here.
Copy that, so I'll make my way there in a sec. I'm just with Impala. Never in my guiding
He was closing down.
never in my guiding career ever did I think I'd respond on the radio. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute, I'm with Impala. But I mean, how lovely was it to see some pregos Impala? Always, always an absolute treat. All Friday, everybody. Let's go see if we don't get a vocalizing male lion to end off drive this evening. What a beautiful evening it's been. I think we spent over an hour with the Ellies as well. So that was an awesome, awesome, awesome way to end off drive. Well, I mean to start off drive as well. Now there's a plant I want to show you as well, but I think it might have to wait till next time. It rhymes with pill. That's the only clue I'm going to give you until Sunday's drive. That also allows me to just go do some extra reading on it before I give it away. Oh, there we go. I'm going to just pull it behind Kevin. There we go. There's another male luck right here. Well, I mean, talk about luck. I was hoping we'd get vocalizing lions. I'm sure there's another male that's going to walk out of the block here. Oh, nice big yawn. Sorry about that, folks. It's just the tail lights of one of the other vehicles that are just leaving the sighting. I'm curious to... I wonder where that other male came from, because we didn't bump into him. Ah, you've seen it all this afternoon, eh? Yeah. Yoo. Cheers, Chana. Let's just get a bit closer. I heard him. Did everything go okay? Did everything go okay? With the... Okay. Well, what a fantastic way to end off. Spent almost an hour and something with the Ellies as well. That was a real treat. Haven't seen them in a couple of weeks. I get to finish off with a noisy male lion. Always an added bonus. Oh, there's the brother. There's the brother coming through. There we go. And then folks, towards Sunday's drive, we'll do that photography focused drive, focusing on how to take photos of animals. That also. What? Oh. Okay, so it's the other guy. So folks, I think what we're going to do there is they are headed up Hoofpad. Watch, these oaks are going to now tail Kevin on the prowl tonight, indeed, Becky, but let's see if Andrew can pull off a miracle here. Hold on, Basil. This is going to be a proper dark Ferrari safari as well. So there is a little loop around, and we're going to see if we can push it. We're going to see if we can get there in time. I make no promises though. What is going on here? Ooh. Was this taking us the wrong way? I really thought this was taking us the right way for a second. Oh no, it is. Andrew's just being severely silly. Gosh, this map. So basically, we're racing back to the airstrip, and we're going to have the male lions walk to us. And I'm sure by now, most of you will be accustomed that as much as I appreciate wildlife and as much as I love wildlife, if I'm forced to, I will follow. But if I'm not forced to, and there is an opportunity to have said lions or said animal walking towards us, I'd rather put that on camera for you than the backside of a lion. So I always try my best to go around and make an effort. And you know what, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I look like a righteous fool when I go around and the animal's already moved off into the block. But other times, like with those two cheetah brothers, and then boom, we saw two hyena, you know, it was worth it. So you win some, you lose some. It's not always going to go your way 100% of the time. You just got to persevere, keep pushing, and you know what? Eventually, things will happen for you. That's what my book says, so I'm believing it. I'm reading a book about positive thinking, folks, believe it or not. And it's made some valid points. Like I just said, you know, you just got to keep on pushing. Even on the days you don't want to. As long as you're persistent, it shall pay off eventually. Basil, I think we might have beat them to the airstrip. Just maybe. But I don't want to go too fast in here because it is quite tight. And I mean, the road is not really wide enough to go too fast, so we shall. Bypassing a white rhino on the Boskamp airstrip, headed south. Alright, so now is the do or die moment. Did they carry on this way? Oh, was that an owl? There's an owl in the road. There's an owl in the road. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Just a bit too quick for us. The birds were going crazy. So I thought there might have been an owl, but there wasn't just one, there were two here. They were in the road. I wonder if they weren't scuffling over food. Oh, there we go. Good spot, Basil. Let's quickly get him on camera, and then we'll carry on to the... Oh, he's not sticking around. Good job there. We'll get another closer view of him here real quick. And then I do just want to end up having that male lion again. But how gorgeous are those eyes? You can hear that alarm calling coming from the right of us here. The starlings and bulbuls are not happy. Sure, what an epic way to end off drive. And you know what? Let's go top it off real quick. We don't have much time, folks. Let's top it off real quickly, shan't we? See, watch, this is where it's going to make me look like a fool now. We hope not. No, there we go. Look at that. Got the two beautiful boys coming our way. Sorry, I'm not going to put the lights on just because there's Kevin and them behind them. And I already know Kevin doesn't really like our spotlight. But what an awesome way to end off the evening. They're going to walk right past. Watch your leg, eh? Next thing, Basil becomes Basil Biltong. Yeah, whilst he's still got time. How awesome, folks. Right past the vehicle. Look at that. Such impressive animals. It is so humbling. Mind blown. Oh my soul. Just always awesome. Can never complain. Ever. Ever, ever. Cheers, guys. Alrighty, folks. I think that's the last of the lions. They seem to be headed north. It doesn't look like they're continuing on the airstrip. It looks like they're going to go another way. So from my side, folks, and Basil's side, we appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you. I hope you had as much fun as I did and Basil did. I hope you had fun as well. And we'll see you on Sunday. And don't forget to book the Zoom drive. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great day. Mm.